In Northern California, we discovered an organization that implanted chips in living creatures. Science fiction was an everyday fact of life for American Veterinary Identification Devices, a company that pioneered technology to track lost pets.
My name is Hannes Leber Stoddard III. I'm a veterinarian, and we're in Norco, California, home of Global Avid headquarters. Avid technology consists basically of a very small microchip, which is about the size of a grain of rice. In that microchip is a unique number which is embedded at the time of manufacture that is only available for that particular chip. There are no batteries, no moving parts, nothing to wear out, nothing to replace. The Avid chip is injected underneath the skin of an animal and sits there waiting to be energized.
This snake is being tagged so that it can be traced should it escape.
It receives an energy from a low-frequency radio wave which is emitted by a special scanner, very similar to a barcode scanner. And this energy is emitted and picked up by a small little antenna on the microchip, and then that energizes the chip to reflect back a unique number.
When stray animals are caught, they are scanned to find their assigned number. A call to Avid's database reveals the owner's name and address.
This is Marjorie. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Lori calling from Animal Control. I found a lost dog and it's microchipped.
Tracking down strays could be a clue to the future of espionage, if the system could be used by intelligence agencies to monitor their operatives.
We've had numerous inquiries relative to microchip technology being used for human identification, mainly for identifying criminals and also to improve the probability of finding lost children. Lost children over the last decade in the United States has been the top news story, and certainly Avid technology could be incorporated into that application. The future will bring great innovations in microchip technologies, including miniaturization of batteries, with batteries being developed for long life. We anticipate that within the next decade, we certainly could see an active tag component to the Avid technology, whereby you would be able to track from satellites.
Was this the final piece in the techno-spy jigsaw? The ability to track a person with absolute accuracy naturally appeals to the espionage world. There would be no more need for spies to tail their targets, reporting back where they went, who they visited, and for how long. The whole process would be automated. And, as we'd already seen, satellites don't lose sight when their targets disappear into a crowd. But the system would not yet be infallible. The spy could still choose to go where his masters didn't want him to go, unless the microchips were programmed. If they could be, then the conspiracy theorists would be proved right after all, government agencies. He believes it's only a matter of time before microchip implants are used on humans.
The Neural Prosthesis Unit of the National Institute of Health in the United States routinely implants microchips via very fine probes into the visual cortex area of the brain. This can restore basic sight. The same is done with cochlear implants for deaf people.
If chips like these can replace damaged parts of the brain, could they affect the functioning of healthy parts too?
There's a far more comprehensive purpose, and that is that you could in some way aid memory. You could change people's thought processes. You could introduce patterns, thought patterns, which will change people's behavior. It's inevitable that the spying world will want to embrace microchip technology. The idea is that if you can intercede in a person's behavior pattern in such a way as to induce a particular form of behavior, you can create an enormously powerful weapon for your country. Think of the damage you could do at a political and a diplomatic level. Human interface with microchip technology is probably the nirvana. It is the ultimate goal. It's something which, in their fantasies, tyrants, spies, spy leaders would dream of having. And it's something which I think inexorably we move toward.